She stood there barefoot on the cold lobby tiles, shivering so hard even the security guard looked uncomfortable. Her coat was 2 sizes too big, her hair wet from the rain, and in her small hands, she held a cracked, almost dead phone, her mother's phone. When the receptionist asked why she was there, the girl simply whispered, "My mom works here. She didn't come home last night." The staff exchanged looks. No one said a word. Then the elevator dinged. The CEO stepped out, confident, rushed, phone in hand until he saw her. He froze, his face drained of color, because he recognized that broken phone and he knew exactly who the girl's mother was, and why she hadn't come home. What happened next would expose a quiet scandal inside one of the biggest companies in the city and change the girl's life forever. The lobby of Straighten Industries was always loud, heels clicking, printers humming, phones ringing with urgency. But that morning, everything felt strangely muted. People slowed down as they passed the girl, whispering behind their hands, trying to understand why a child was standing alone near the receptionist desk. Her name was Emily, only 9 years old. She had walked 2 miles in the freezing rain to reach the building because her mother, Maria Santos, a night shift cleaner at Straighten Industries, had never come home. When she woke up and found the apartment empty, she tried calling her mother. The only response she got was a single vibrating buzz coming from a small trash bag near the door. Inside it, wrapped in her mother's work jacket, was the cracked phone. The screen flickered for a moment before going black. Emily knew 2 things about her mom. She never left her phone behind, and she never broke a promise, so she went to the one place her mother spent her nights, Straightened Industries. When she arrived, drenched and shivering, the receptionist tried to call HR, but no one answered. "It was too early, sweetheart. Your mom didn't check out last night. Maybe she left early," the receptionist suggested. Emily shook her head. "She always knocks on my door when she gets home. Always." The receptionist swallowed hard. Before she could say anything else, the elevator doors opened. Daniel Straighten, the CEO himself, stepped out. Tall, confident, perfectly polished suit, the kind of man people moved out of the way for. But he froze. When he saw Emily, his eyes went straight to the broken phone in her hands, his jaw clenched. He recognized it. Instantly, he had seen it the night before, right before the security alarms went off. Emily stepped forward. "Sir, do you know where my mom is?" Her voice was trembled but brave. Everyone expected Daniel to wave security over or dismiss the girl. Instead, he whispered, "Come with me." The staff exchanged startled looks. The CEO had never brought anyone, let alone a child, into his private elevator. He pressed the emergency override. They went up and up to the executive floor. When the doors opened, Emily flinched. The hallway lights flickered like something wasn't right, and the air smelled faintly like burnt electronics. "Sir, what happened here?" she asked, but Daniel didn't answer. He led her to his office, then closed the door. "Emily, something happened last night. Something I didn't expect." He didn't look like a powerful CEO now. He looked nervous. "I need you to tell me exactly what you found at home." Emily told him about waking up alone, about finding the phone, about walking to the building. With every word she spoke, Daniel looked worse. When she finished, he whispered, "Your mother wasn't supposed to be here last night?" "What do you mean?" "She swapped shifts. Someone asked her to." "Who?" Daniel hesitated. Then he picked up his intercom. "Send in head of security now," but no one answered. Daniel cursed under his breath. He grabbed his jacket. "Emily, stay behind me. We're not safe up here." Those words made her freeze. Not safe. They stepped into the hallway. Suddenly, a door slammed down the corridor. It was the head of security. "Emily," Daniel whispered, "don't let go of my hand." The man approached, sweating, nervous, defensive. "Sir, you shouldn't be here," he said stiffly. "Where is Maria Santos?" Daniel demanded. The guard's face twitched. "I told you, we handled it." "Handled what?" Daniel roared. Emily jumped. The guard looked at the girl, then back at the CEO. She saw something she shouldn't have. Emily's heart dropped. "What did she see?" she asked. The guard ignored her. "Sir, let's talk in private." Daniel stepped in front of Emily. "No more secrets. Not today." The guard exhaled sharply. "Your mother wasn't cleaning the wrong floor by accident," he told Emily. "Someone paid her to take pictures of confidential files." Emily's eyes widened. "My mom would never steal." Daniel looked stunned too. "She wouldn't," he agreed firmly. "So who paid her?" The guard's expression flickered guilt, fear, something else, and then he ran. Daniel grabbed Emily and rushed her into a nearby office as the guard sprinted toward the stairwell. "I need backup," Daniel shouted into his phone. But the call failed. The lines were dead. Emily tugged Daniel's sleeve. "Sir, my mom didn't steal anything. She was trying to help me. She said we needed money for my medicine." Daniel paused. Something clicked in his mind. He turned to his computer, typed fast, pulled up building logs, late-night access reports, things only he could see, and then he saw it. A second name, someone else in the building that night, someone who didn't belong. His face hardened. "Emily, your mother wasn't spying. She was trying to stop someone else from stealing, and she paid the price." Emily felt tears burning her eyes. "Where is she? Is she alive?" Daniel didn't answer immediately. He walked over, knelt in front of her, and put a gentle hand on her shoulder. "She's alive, but she's in a hospital under a fake name. Someone tried to make sure no one found her." Emily gasped. Daniel's voice dropped to a whisper. "My brother." Emily blinked in shock. "Your brother?" Daniel nodded slowly. "He's been stealing from this company for years, covering debts, avoiding prison. Your mother caught him transferring files. He panicked. He pushed her. She hit her head." Emily covered her mouth. "He panicked," Daniel repeated softly, "and then he tried to cover it up by blaming her." Emily trembled, not out of cold, but out of fear and anger. "But he won't get away with it," Daniel continued. "Not anymore. He made a call this time through a private satellite line. Detective Morris, I'm ready to file the report. Everything. I have the evidence, and I have a witness." Emily watched him, eyes wide. "You're not alone anymore," Daniel told her, "and your mom won't be either." Minutes later, officers arrived. The guard was arrested. Daniel's corrupt brother was dragged out of the back stairwell in handcuffs. And Daniel took Emily to the hospital himself. When they entered the quiet room, Maria was awake, bruised, weak, but alive. "Mom," Emily cried. Running into her arms, Maria sobbed into her daughter's hair. Daniel stepped back to give them space. But Maria looked up at him with confusion. "Why? Why are you helping us?" she whispered. Daniel swallowed. "Because your daughter came here alone in the rain, holding your broken phone, and I knew she deserved answers. And because you were trying to protect this company from my brother when I wasn't." Tears rolled down Maria's cheeks. Daniel continued, "I'm covering all your medical bills. And when you recover, if you want it, I'm offering you a permanent, safe position at the company, with benefits." Maria cried harder. But Daniel wasn't finished. "And Emily, she's getting a scholarship, full ride, private school, college, everything." Emily gasped. "Why?" Daniel smiled softly. "Because you're brave. And you reminded me what kind of man I'm supposed to be." As they hugged, Daniel stepped out of the room, letting them heal, his mind already preparing to rebuild his company with honesty, transparency, and compassion. Emily glanced at him through the doorway. "Thank you, sir," she whispered. Daniel smiled. "No, thank you." Because one small girl walking alone into a lobby with a broken phone had brought down a corrupt empire and rebuilt something better in its place. This story moved you. Imagine how many people out there are fighting silent battles just like Emily and Maria. Stories like these remind us that courage doesn't always work. It walks barefoot through the rain carrying a broken phone. If you want more emotional, powerful, real-life stories like this, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who needs hope today. Your support helps this channel grow and keeps these stories alive. Stay kind, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next story. ****.